Now, when it comes to today's video, I'm going to be trying my best to give you the best defensive badge method, which is the fastest within NBA 2K20. But how we're going to do this, first of all, is there are going to be two separate methods with this. And I know some of y'all are already alarmed. With that, guys, I'm going to give you a my career method for those of you that are willing to still go through my career. Secondly, I'm going to give a rec method. So for those of you that actually have teammates or maybe a couple of friends that you can run rec with, I'm going to be giving you a method within there as well. So with that, guys, I want to just make you aware of that. Now, for those of you that are new to my channel, I recently did a shooting badge method video, a playmaking badge method video, and also a finishing badge. All three of these have been proven beneficial to those of you that have been leaving feedback in the comment section, letting me know it's helping you guys grind your builds faster. So hey, I appreciate it. Now, something I like to do here on the channel is also give you the badges that you should be unlocking as we're going through the method. Now, first things first is Intimidator. We all know this is for shot contests, but with that, guys, this is going to help with getting more rep and getting the good shot contest reward each and every time you do get a chance to contest a shot. Secondly, you're going to go with chase down artists. Now, the reason you're going to go with chase down is because there are going to be opportunities to just let your offensive player go straight to the rim, and then if you can get a good shot contest by chasing them down, this is what this badge is going to help with. So I know it's pretty cheesy, but this is to get the defensive badges as fast as possible. Next thing, Pickpocket. A lot of people sleep on this badge, but this is going to give you the ability to actually poke the ball loose as they're coming up the court, and I'll also show you how to do that once we get into the gameplay portion of this. Rim Protector. Now, for those of you that are going to be playing the big position, or you're just trying to get those easy shot contests as far as a power forward, center, small forward position, you're going to be using Rim Protector to get blocks at the rim. Now, this also helps with Intimidator badge pairing up with it because you get some crazy animations with Rim Protector. So with that, guys, this is the 4 badges, which I'm only showing 8 right now, 8 badge point upgrades. This is what you want to start off with off rip. I believe this is the most important setup just to get all of the rep rewards possible. Now, if you have more than 8 right now, I will go ahead and add clamps to that just to get the body up wins. Also, pogo stick for my bigs out there. That way you can get those opportunities at the rim to get multiple good shot contests. And then from this point on, we're going to add rebound chaser because rebounds are going to be critical, rather we're in rec or in my career. And then after that, we're just going to add back to these. Once again, we're just going to add on to these as much as possible. And that way, you'll get the chase downs at a high rate, intimidation at a high rate, poke ball free, and this is basically gonna be the setup that we're gonna be going with. But before we get into the method, guys, if you would do me a favor and subscribe to the channel and also turn on those notifications, I would truly appreciate it. That way YouTube can see those notifications each and every time I upload here on the channel, guys. Now, let's go ahead and get into the gameplay portion of this method. So now that we can finally get into the method, the first thing you want to do is scroll over to the options menu within the My Career area and put this game difficulty on Hall of Fame, 10-minute quarters at the minimum. That'll give you enough time and enough rewards in return in order to see the dividends come back in badge progression for the defensive badges. Now, starting off, we want to talk about the poke ball loose rep reward. With this, guys, as we talked about having Pickpocket equipped, you're going to get to the ball side of each of the offensive players that you go against, and that's going to get you the best chance to poke the ball free without having to deal with any of the unnecessary pickpocket animations that you get from equipping that badge. Now, another rep reward that you can go for, and I think this is very necessary, are rebounds. Because defensive badges are split between defensive and rebounding badges, rebounds are going to be so critical. So even if you have to box out your own teammate, like you see here, I'm boxing out Zion Williamson, and in some situations I'll box out JaVale McGee. You want to make sure you have those opportunities yourself to get those boards. Now, the main focus behind getting the good shot contest is to get the well-defended plays rep reward. With that, guys, you're going to find yourself having to bait your matchup as many times as possible in order to get the good shot contest. Rather that's playing off just a bit, forcing them to drive, or waiting and seeing if they take a bad shot and jump at it. My advice would be pay attention to the shot clock. If your guy does not have the ball towards the end of the shot clock, give him a little space and see if they pass him the ball, and that'll be the perfect time to close out. Now, another situation that you also need to capitalize on are blocks. And this seems to be easy whether it's Hall of Fame or Pro difficulty, because a lot of times players are automatically going to the rim, especially if they beat their first matchup. So you can just go ahead and take advantage of those opportunities by leaking off of your man. Now, like I said, rebounds are going to be critical. You want to make sure this is something you focus on, not running out after a fast break. You want to make sure you're crashing the glass as often as possible, and also boxing out your matchup and also their matchup. This will give you the best opportunity to get as much easy badge progression just by getting boards each and every game, and also getting those good shot contests and block shots. Now, just playing Hall of Fame 5 minutes for me, just for the video purposes, I got 7,028 defensive badge progression, and that's without any of the bonuses tied to it. Now, that's a good amount of rep, and if I would have put that on 10 or even 12 minutes, I would have probably gotten 14 to 15K. But going into rec, this is where it has a little bit more weight. Now, keeping the same method in mind that we just spoke about when it comes to my career, as far as getting steals, poke balls, good shot contests, rebounds, and etc. With that, guys, it carries more weight within the rec because it also gives you a win bonus if you do get a win within the rec. So the thing I would say to you, if you don't have friends and you want to get your defensive badges fast, go into the rec, focus on playing good defense, not trying to score. That means getting rebounds, crashing the glass, closing out on your matchup, making sure you're getting steals, baiting people into steals, and then also baiting some bad shooters to shoot the ball. If you can get some easy shot contests within the rec, guys, this is easy rep overall. Another thing about this method that's more beneficial than playing my career, in my opinion, is that it takes less time. If you can get into continuous matchups within the rec, you'll see more benefit overall, because you're only having to focus on guarding mainly one person, and also you're going against players that may be more flawed than the computer within NBA 2K. And that's no shot at anyone, it's just what it is. You can get steals, blocks a little bit easier, and rebounds. And just from that game alone, I got 10,920 defensive badge progression, and that's without any of the bonuses tied to it. And with that, guys, that's around a badge for me. So if you made it to this point in the video and this helped you in the slightest, make sure to like. Also, leave two-way in the comment section if you made it to this point in the video. Also, subscribe and turn on those notifications. That way you'll never miss any of my 2K20 content. And hey, my people, I'll see you in the next one.